Got one person in here. Good morning, good morning. Way earlier than I thought it was. Way earlier than I thought it was. Wow. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Fresh out of bed. Can you guys hear the birds outside? Cause my window's open. I don't know if it's that if it's super loud. If it's super loud, I'll have to close my window. Ooh. All right. Let's go. Talk to me. Talk to me. Let's talk. You guys watch Summer League yesterday? You guys watching? You guys see VJ Edgecombe last night? How about that? Oh, matter of fact, I'm gonna make that the background. That guy looks legit. That man VJ Edgecombe looks legit. But it's tough to find. It's tough to diagnose how good a player is just based off of their summer league performance. But man, VJ looks good. VJ looks very good last night. It was 20. I think it was 28 points. Guy was showing off the athleticism. He was showing off the defense. He was getting to his spots. He was cutting. The mid-range shot looked good. What's up, Zika? Good morning. What's going on? The mid-range shot looked good. Everything about him looks pretty good. The jump shot has so much potential. Even the three-pointer has so much potential. I love VJ as a prospect. I think he's going to be very good. And I think he'll turn into a great shooter. I'm good right now. This afternoon. Are you in the UK? What's up, Perso? What's up, Bumblebee? What's going on? Somebody ban Perseo. Bumblebee, can you ban Perseo? Can you ban him? You guys watched Summer League yesterday? North Asia. Wow. Wow. Who do you think's going to be I'm assuming you're asking me who's going to be the best NBA player in 10 years? Probably Victor Wembanyama. How do I ban someone from the chat? What's going on, Reverse Gear Edits? What's going on? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. We got 53 people in here. Wow. Wow. You agree? Yeah. I think it's hard to argue for anybody but Victor Wembanyama to be the best player in 10 years. Well, let's talk about the games last night. Let's talk about the games. We saw the debuts of Kasparis Jakachonis. We saw the debut of Ace Bailey. Debut of VJ Edgecombe. We saw the Carter Bryant debut. We got 63 people in here. If you guys could please subscribe and like the stream, that helped me out a lot. We got 63 people in here and 1 like on the stream. I don't think I have permission to ban. I can just delete and put timeout. Yeah. Okay, that's okay. I think I banned him, I think. Right now I have a sword and a speaker. What the heck? We got 77 people in here. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining up. Thank you. You're happy with Golden State? What do you mean happy with Golden State? Like you're happy, like you think Golden State can contend this year? But yeah, anyways. So let's talk. Did anybody here actually watch the Summer League games? Anybody watch? Yeah, 98 people in here. Good morning, everybody. You guys can please like the stream and subscribe. We just hit 1,000 yesterday. Thank you. They beat LA last night. Yeah, but oh my gosh, Dalton Connect did not look good, did he? Nobody competing with OKC next season? Yeah, I don't think anybody's competing with OKC next season either. I think OKC is that good. I think it's gonna be very interesting in the 2027 season to see how they go about maneuvering with all the money that they have given out to all their players right now. Today, my crush asked me out after the date. He asked if he could date me, and I accepted. Oh, that's cute. Congrats. Congrats. That's great. 111 people in here. Thank you guys for joining. If you guys would drop a like on the stream, subscribe, that'd help me out a lot. Help me out an immense amount. Get some people in the chat. Ask me something. Let's talk about the games. I just want to say last year Golden State managed to beat OKC even without Curry and against SGA. I don't know how much stock you can put into one game because OKC lost some game. I think OKC lost a few games to teams that were like just floating around 500, if not below 500. I don't know how much stock you can put into one game. I was the first like. I appreciate that, Zika. Hello, I'm a junior doctor from India and also an MMA fighter. Really, an MMA fighter? Tell me about that. That's interesting. I'd like to know about that. Not this year, I meant. What do you mean? Who do you think will be the best in the Eastern Conference? Probably Cleveland, but I think it could be New York. I think in a crazy world, it could be Atlanta. I love what they're doing over there in Atlanta. I love the roster that they put together. Do you like MMA, brother? I do like MMA. I watch UFC. I went to the recent, no, not the recent one. I went to UFC 317. Sugar Sean and Marab rematch. I actually have a shirt that I wear in like 90% of my videos from that event. What country do you live in? I'm from the U.S. I'm from the U.S. Do you really have the Hawks at third best team in the East? I could see them being third in the East. I could see the Hawks definitely being third in the East. Let's not forget, the East is not going to be extremely competitive. It'll be competitive, not extremely competitive. Definitely not to the extent of the Western Conference. So I could see them hitting that 3-4 seed around like where the Magic and Pistons will be. Who's next year's MVP? I think it's going to be SGA. I think he'll go back to back. My Warriors might be cooked this season. I don't think you guys are cooked. As long as you have Curry back and you guys can stay healthy, I think you guys will be fine. A top 6 seed. What's your favorite team and player? My favorite team is the Knicks. My favorite player is Jalen Brunson. Got 155 people in here. I appreciate everybody for joining. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. Hit the like button. Cleveland isn't built for the playoffs. What makes you think? What makes you say that Cleveland isn't built for the playoffs? Is it because of last year? Because it's not like they were horrible in the playoffs last year. I mean, they dealt with injuries. They blew a 7-point lead in like 30 seconds. I don't know. I think it was a kind of a perfect storm for Cleveland to lose. Yo, what's going on, Broom? Damn, dude, you should be doing OnlyFans. All right. When you get famous, don't forget me. Also, merch time. I don't know about merch time yet. Curry too old? I don't think Curry's too old. I think Curry will be fine next year. If I sub, can I get a shout out? I don't know. What do you want? Like a shout out? What do you define as a shout out? Like shout out Anderson Davis? Subscribe to Anderson Davis. I was crushed when the Knicks lost in the Eastern Conference Finals. Brunson cooked all playoffs. Yeah, that was heartbreaking. It really was heartbreaking to see the Knicks lose. And do it in the fashion that they blew game 1. Like you knew they were gonna lose this series when they blew game 1 like that. Like that was bad. Yeah, you're gonna become famous? I hope so. Maybe, Jonah. I sub. Thank you, Anderson. I appreciate that. I appreciate you subscribing. Lakers winning it next season? I don't think so. I don't think that the DeAndre Ayton signing moves the needle for them as much as some people are saying. Because he's lack of defense, lack of rim protection. The offense is there. I mean, he's a good fourth option. He's a good lob threat, but I don't think he moves the needle for them. It's Houston finals bound. I don't think they can beat OKC. I think they can give OKC a nice fight. I don't think that they're finals bound, though. I was sad that my Golden State Warriors got a gentleman sweep and couldn't win one more to get Curry back for a Game 6. Yeah, it was really sad that Curry got hurt. I think we got robbed of a really great series in Minnesota. And maybe a Western Conference Finals for Golden State. We got 190 people in here. Wow, I appreciate everybody for joining. If you could like the stream, subscribe if you're new. We're doing these lives as much as I can. We're doing videos daily. I appreciate everybody for joining. Bro, I couldn't even look at the game when it went to OT in game 1. Yeah, I turned it off, honestly. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I watched all 82 games in the Knicks season, but I turned that game off. When it went to overtime, I turned it off. Why did Golden State not do anything in free agency? I don't think that. I mean, there wasn't much to do, right? Other than doing something with Kuminga and then maybe just bringing in Al Horford, which they might sign today. How old are you? I don't know. I might not say it on here. Who do you think is winning the Summer League? Utah. Utah looked really good last night. If Curry could have came back, we could have won. Yeah, if Curry came back, Golden State could have definitely won that series. Can you cover the camera for Lamar Jackson edit? I got you, the edits. We got 207 people in here. I appreciate everybody for joining. I think this is the most people I've ever had in a stream. Ready? This is for you, the edits. All right. Where was I? Houston Rockets are going to win the NBA championship. I mean, in a crazy world where everyone just progresses, everyone progresses perfectly, and the team meshes perfectly, and Kevin Durant is still what everyone thinks he is, maybe. Where do you think Dame's going to go in free agency? I think Boston could be fun. I think Boston could be a lot of fun if you rehab him there. Just get him on a cheap deal, rehab him in Boston, and then have him come back when Tatum comes back. I think that could be a lot of fun. Are you a K-pop fan? No, I'm not a K-pop fan. I'd love Al Horford back in OKC, but unfortunately, I don't think we have the cap nor the roster space for him. Yeah, you don't want to give Al Horford a contract if you're OKC. You don't want any more money going out because eventually that second apron's going to hit you hard. I don't want Al Horford. Why do you not want Al Horford? He can shoot. He's very versatile defensively. He's strong. He can sort of rebound the ball. Why do you not want Al Horford as a Warriors fan? I think Al Horford is like good for any team. He's too old for our already old Golden State Warriors team. Yeah, but Al Horford has been old for 100 years. He's been old, but he's also been productive. Yeah, you think the Rockets get Derek White? No, I do not think that the Rockets get Derek White. What's stopping the Lakers if Ayton plays well? I mean, how well are you talking when you say if Ayton plays well? Because he would have to have like a career year in order for that team to contend. I don't think if Ayton plays how he did last season, I don't think he moves the needle for the Lakers. I just don't think so. Al Horford has been old since he was drafted. That's facts. Al Horford has been old for forever. What's up, NBA family? What's going on? Good morning. Can you say my name? What's up, Ige? Ige? Did I get that right? I just don't like having such an old team and we finna lose JK to some random ass trade. I mean, at least he'll get some back added Jonathan Kuminga, because Jonathan Kuminga didn't play minutes for you last year in the playoffs. So if you can just get something back for him, which they will, that's a W. Al Horford is very old. He's retiring. Yeah, he might retire. If he doesn't sign the deal with Golden State, he'll probably retire. Lakers will be cheeks. They won't be cheeks. They just won't be contenders. What's your starting five? What do you mean? My starting five in the NBA right now? If I had to pick my 5 favorite players or my favorite player at each position to make a starting five? Is that what you're asking, Lorenzo? Warriors don't need Kuminga. Yeah, they don't need Kuminga. And last playoffs showed that. Last year showed that. I know, but if he pops off, he's going to be insane. I love JK. I don't want him gone, to be honest. I don't know. He doesn't fit in with Golden State. He doesn't. What's up, Christina? Luka, LeBron, and Austin, the star power, not even contenders. Well, they had that last year. Were they contenders? No. They got bounced in the first round by the 6-seeded Timberwolves. Cooper Flag for Rookie of the Year? Yes, Cooper Flag will be Rookie of the Year. Is this about basketball? Yes, this is about basketball, NBA family. We're talking basketball. Oh, man, just saw the New York coach fire. What is Dolan doing? Tibbs deserved one more year. Now they're back to the bottom. Yeah, Tibbs deserved one more year, but I don't mind bringing in Mike Brown. I mean, think about it. You're firing one 2-time coach of the year, bringing in the next 2-time coach of the year. It's not that big of a loss. But yes, I do think Tibbs deserved one more year. VJ Edgecombe next to MJ. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe is ridiculous. VJ Edgecombe looked insane in his debut. The potential is clearly there. The mid-range shot looked butter. The athleticism is there. He can clearly finish at the basket. I mean, he had probably 4 or 5 dunks on a night. A couple of them were standing dunks. That guy is ridiculous, and he has all the potential in the world. JK defense is soft, and all he wants to do is score, but he can't be consistent with threes. He basically teamed with John Morant with a water gun. I don't know about the comparison, but I agree with the analysis to a certain extent. I think he has potential, but yeah, that's what he is right now. Bro, can you say Amanaki? Brown's the same coach, but not taken into the finals. He's not the same coach as Tom Thibodeau. Like, he's not like a Mike Malone. Like, Mike Malone was a carbon copy of Tom Thibodeau. Mike Malone's not that. Or, sorry. Mike Brown is not that. Like, Mike Brown has different ideologies. Like, you saw what he did with that Kings team offensively. He's less of a defensive-minded coach. He's more of a modern NBA coach. He goes deeper into his rotation. Like, we'll see, like, a 9-10-man rotation for the Knicks next year consistently. I don't know anything about basketball. Sorry, no problem, NBA family. It's no problem. Are Denver contenders after the trades? What other moves should they make? Yeah, Denver, they're contenders in my mind. Like, I love the moves that they made. They brought in Cam Johnson. They traded Michael Porter Jr. away. They brought in Cam Johnson, who was a better fit offensively. I think he fits better next to Jokic. I think he's better defensively. I know that people like to debate that, but I think he's better defensively. I think he's a better playmaker, better play initiator. I love Cam Johnson. I think he does fit perfectly there. And I love Bruce Brown. If you can rekindle 50% of what Jokic and Brown had in that 2023 playoff run, that's a W. I love Tim Hardaway on the minimum, just a microwave shooter off the bench. I love that. I hope Valanciunas stays in Denver because that would be the best backup center Jokic has ever had. So, yeah, I do think that the Nuggets are contenders. Sing? I'm not going to sing right now. Is Anthony Edwards getting better than LeBron James? Yeah, he's probably better than LeBron James right now. Yeah, he probably is. Denver traded away one of their weaknesses and got a better player. They're contenders. Yeah, Denver is definitely contenders. Horford will be a great addition to the Warriors. I just love Quentin Post. I hope he develops an inside game. Yeah, I like Quentin Post too, but I don't know how much potential he has. I still can't believe the Pacers let Turner walk. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like the Pacers letting Miles Turner walk. I think it was a little embarrassing as a franchise. If you guys saw my video yesterday about that, I think it was a little embarrassing that you couldn't just pay a little bit of extra money, just go into the luxury tax a little bit, so you could bring back in your center that's been there for 10 years, a center that just got you one game away from winning the NBA championship. I think it's a little embarrassing that you couldn't just pay him a little, like $25 to $30 million. I think it's a little embarrassing you couldn't do that. Yo, what's going on? Relish Productions, what's going on? Luka, LeBron, and Austin, the star power. How can you even put Warriors over them? You're doubting the Lakers so much, man. I'm not buying Lakers stock. I can't do it. I do think the Warriors are over the Lakers next season. I subscribe to your channel. Thank you, MB family. Kyrie Sim, can you cover the camera for Lamar Jackson? I got you. Don't spam that anymore, though. I got you. I'll cover this for Kyrie Sim. Just tag me in the edit. Tag me. I'll show some love. I'll be sure to show some love. Cast fan here. Is it a good idea for Cleveland to trade Garland, Allen, and Hunter for LeBron? No. But I think it'd be fun to just create a one-year window. But no, it's not smart. Mia, thank you for subbing. What would be a reasonable trade for the Knicks if Giannis was available? I don't know. They probably don't want to go with Cat in that deal, so it would have to probably be OG, Mikhail, one of either Mitch or Deuce McBride, and then picks. But I don't think Giannis. I don't think the Bucks want to take that. Giannis or LeBron? Right now, Giannis. All time, LeBron. If Aiden wakes up... Oh, sorry, I missed that chat. Warriors need to get some younger players when Curry retires so they can make it to the playoffs, but it might take 1 to 2 years. I don't think they need to get younger players. I think they need to get players that can win now. And in turn, they will not be good in the future. But I think that's a risk you got to take when you have Steph Curry still on your roster and still giving you the production that he's giving you. You have to just go and try to win now. There are a lot of rumors on trading Mikal Bridges. What do you think about that? I don't think the Knicks are going to trade Mikal Bridges. I don't think they should trade Mikal Bridges. He's on a good contract. He's a good player. He's good defensively. He's a good fit on that Knicks squad. Did you hear Drake diss LeBron in his new song? I did, and I agree. I think LeBron was wrong for going to that Kendrick Lamar pop-out show. Especially when he's supposed to be boys with Drake. I think that was wrong. So I like Drake dissing him. I think it's fun. Kobe or LeBron? LeBron. Giannis or Sengun? Giannis. What's your favorite team? I'm a Knicks fan. New York Knicks. I'm all New York. Knicks should move Mitch or Hart before we move OG or Mikhail. I don't think the Knicks should make any moves. I think the Knicks should just run it with this team that they have right now. What's going on, Elite RL? Good morning. Welcome to the stream. Yo, do you think LeBron will actually get traded? No. I do not think LeBron will get traded. What do you think about Kevin Durant and how he got traded to the Rockets? I think it's a perfect fit. Because now you have Kevin Durant as your 1A guy and a bunch of defenders and young guys around him. I love it. You a Giants or Jets fan? I'm a Giants fan. Technically, every player has a chance to win a championship every year he plays. Are you talking about Curry? I mean, yeah, but not every player is a top 15 talent. Damn, when I streamed, I only ever pulled 2 viewers. That was my first couple of streams, too. Now we got like 100-some people in here. I appreciate everybody for joining. Can you say Galatasaray is the best team? Galatasaray is the best team. Let's go, Big Blue, haha. It's hot in here. Anthony Edwards or Luka right now, and last season, Anthony Edwards. Sorry, the hair is a mess, isn't it? Last season, Anthony Edwards. Luka did not have his best season last year. Say 6'7", 6'7", 6'7". What do the Warriors do in free agency? If they don't bring in Al Horford, then probably nothing, other than the Jonathan Kuminga, signing and trading Jonathan Kuminga. What's up, Figo Edits? What's going on? Who's the GOAT? In my opinion, LeBron James. It's in my opinion. Figeo, don't stop spamming. Say 6'7". I'm saying 6'7". LeBron had a bad last 5 years on the Lakers. They won a championship in the last 5 years. So how can you say that's a bad 5 years? All right, Mike Brown. What's your name? My name is Connor. Who's the GOAT in football? Brady. Wizards are making the playoffs next year? No, but I like the core that they're building. Maybe they make the playoffs 2 years down the line. I love that. I love the young core that they have over there because now you have, like I made a video on that yesterday. You got Cam Whitmore, Trey Johnson, Bilal Coulibaly, Bub Carrington, Alex Sarr, Vucevic, Tyshawn George. It's a good young core over there, and those guys are all like below 22, 23 years old. Got to go. Bye, Connor. See you, MB family. Thank you for dropping in. Do you think the Warriors will get Giannis or Dame? I'm not sure, and hope they get one of them. I do not think they get either of those guys, no. Who's winning MVP this year? SGA. I think SGA will win MVP. What's up, McLaughlin, Prods? Do you think that the Lakers should rebuild or go all in with LeBron in his final year and contend? I think they're going to try to do a little bit of both at once. I don't think it's going to work out because it never works out. Double timelines never work. What they should do is they should probably just try to build around Luka. I think they're taking steps to do it. Like they're signing 2-year deals so they can free up a max contract spot in the 2027 offseason. I like that. What can the Cavs do better this year? Playoffs. Come through in the playoffs. Stay healthy. That's really about it. How did SGA get more foul calls than Curry? Because SGA drives the paint more than Curry. What team should Dame go to? I think Boston. I think Boston would be a lot of fun. Rehab over there with Jason Tatum. Come back in 2027. They have a team over there. We got 132 people in here. 26 likes on the stream. Be sure to like the stream. Who's better, LeBron or MJ, and why? LeBron. I'm not going to go into why right now because I'm going to get everyone in the chat's just going to start talking about that, and it's going to be a big GOAT debate, and the GOAT debate is insufferable. LeBron made a road to winning. Oh, shoot, I didn't see it. You think Wemby will be Depoy this year? Yes, I do think Wemby will be Depoy this year. Should Booker be traded? No. If Booker was to be traded, I want to see him in Detroit though. That's all I'm gonna say. Dame would be good in Boston. Yeah, I think that'd be great. What can Warriors do to be better? It's another health thing. You got to keep your guys healthy. That's it. Because maybe if they have Curry last year, they go to the Western Conference Finals. You should get a latex suit? What? Ain't no debate. Curry is the GOAT because he's the only one to win a unanimous MVP. I don't think that makes him the GOAT. Can you say Simbon Finere Koidu? Would you take Lance Stevenson from the Big Three as an NBA GM right now? No. Is Cooper Flag going to be better than LeBron James? I don't think so. I do not think so. I think LeBron will be the GOAT for a while. Thoughts on Dylan Harper? I think he's got a lot of potential. I love his feel for the game. I think he's got great potential to be like the next Cade Cunningham. I love the Cade Cunningham comparisons for him. I'm high on Dylan Harper. He lives like 2 towns over from me in Jersey. Cooper Flag. Is Cooper okay. LeBron never three-peated. I don't think that's you can't go off of that to determine who's the GOAT. That Mavs starting lineup is gonna be crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of star power in that starting lineup, especially when Kyrie gets back. What's up, Bo? Good morning. Can Boston win another chip? Not this season. Maybe in 2027 when everybody comes back. Maybe if they sign Damian Lillard. Kanye or Drake? Drake. When did Kevin Garnett get drafted? 98? Do you think Heat will complete the rebuild? No. They're stuck in mediocrity right now. I think they need to just go into a rebuild. They're not even in a rebuild. Gavin Battles, I appreciate you subbing. I appreciate everybody who subs. Got 170 people in here. I appreciate everybody. Shout me out. Shout out Shark 1003. Who's the greatest Laker of all time? Like the greatest player to ever play for the Lakers or the greatest Laker of all time? Devin Booker got traded to the Wizards. I don't think he got traded to the Wizards. What are your thoughts on the DeAndre Ayton signing? I like the signing. I think it does make the Lakers better. I don't think it boosts them into contention. That's my thoughts on that signing. What do you think of the Heat only allowing fans... Oh, I missed the chat. Okay. Shout out to the 30 likes. Yeah, somebody get the likes to 30. We got 29 on there right now. I think the Warriors should keep Kuminga or get rid of him. I'd trade him and get assets for him. Because he's not going to play for them a lot. And eventually his value will just decrease as he gets older and as his minutes stay low. What's up, Gina Jolly, sorry. Hey, Rick. Hey, you're a Knicks fan. You happy Tibbs left? I think Tibbs deserved one more year. I think Tibbs deserved one more year. But I don't mind bringing in Mike Brown. Is Curry the best shooter of all time? Yes, Curry's the best shooter of all time. You think JT will come back this season? No. It's going to take him... I think he's going to take this whole season to rehab. It's going to be a bridge. It's going to be a bridge year for Boston. They're just going to have JT rehab, and hopefully when he comes back in 2027, they're in a prime spot to contend. What do you think of the Heat allowing OnlyFans to sponsor their arena? I don't know. I don't have much thoughts on that. You got to do what you got to do for some money. Whatever. They're going to do that. They're going to do that. What's your favorite Turkish player? I don't think I have a favorite Turkish player. Maybe I'm not thinking any. I don't have any Turkish players off the top of my head. You be live betting? No. You are missing a lot of people's messages. It's hard to keep up. Yaldi. They're like flying through. I'm on a phone here. I don't have my computer like I usually do because I'm on vacation. So they're just flying through. Who are your top 5 greatest players ever? LeBron. I'm not even going to get into this because he's going to get mad at me. The GOAT debate is insufferable. Favorite dunker? Prime Zach LaVine. How old is King James? 40. He'll be 41 in December 30th. Will Tyrese win MVP? I don't think so. What's your favorite team? I'm a Knicks fan. You're doing great. Thank you, Brittany. Wow, the chats are flying. My profile picture, W or an L. I can't really see it, but I'm sure it's a W. Who's winning the chip next season? Probably the Thunder. I think the Thunder go back-to-back. Dog for life, too. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Tibbs runs teams to the ground. He did in Chicago. My thoughts on Tibbs is that I think he's I think he's a floor raiser. I think he's the epitome of a floor raising coach in the NBA. Like that Knicks team that he got to the 4 seed in 2021. Like that team was probably like a 20-25 win team with another coach, but he got them to like 45 wins in the 4 seed. I think he's just a floor raising coach. I don't think that the Knicks could have won a championship with Tom Thibodeau, but I do think he deserved one more year. Yo, we're back. Good morning, bro. What's up, It's World? How many MVPs will Cooper Flag win? Hard to predict. I'll give him 1 MVP. It's hard to predict anything more than 1 MVP. If you guys could like the stream, get the likes up to 50. If the like goes 50 likes right now. Be sure to subscribe if you're new as well, of course. You think LeBron will re-sign with the Lakers or retire? Well, he already re-signed with the Lakers. He extended his contract. Run you into the floor raising coach. VJ went off last night. Yeah, VJ looked very good last night. Why can't I donate? Because I didn't hit some of the stuff for the requirements in order to get donations. I will soon though. Hopefully within the next month. I appreciate you trying though. I appreciate that a lot, Bradley. Is LeBron gonna go to the Knicks? I don't think he's gonna go to the Knicks. Who's winning the championship? I think it's gonna be the Thunder. What's up, Ella? Good morning. Favorite point guard? Russell Westbrook. My favorite point guard of all time is Russell Westbrook. My favorite point guard right now is Jalen Brunson. Lakers are just throwing money away for re-signing LeBron? I don't think so. I would donate, but I'm a broke boy trying to get that ID sponsor. No problem. Best power forward of all time, Tim Duncan. What do you think about Dylan Harper? I'm very high on Dylan Harper. Dylan Harper lives very close to me. I think I met Dylan a couple times. Your favorite player selection is terrible? Why is it terrible? Should the Knicks trade Cat for a better player, maybe Giannis, if they can? But unless it's Giannis, no. If it's Giannis, sure. Who's better, Magic Johnson or Steph Curry? In my opinion, Steph Curry, but I know the old heads are going to get mad. I'm a Sixers fan and I'm loving VJ. Yeah, I'd be loving VJ too. Happy birthday, Rion. Happy birthday. Yeah, VJ Edgecombe looks very good. And the Sixers continue to get great guards in the draft. Tyrese Maxey, Jared McCain. They're doing a great job over there in terms of drafting guards. You look like someone from High School Musical. I actually get that a lot, the doctor. Some people do tell me I look like a guy from High School Musical. Who's the GOAT in your opinion? In my opinion, LeBron. I'd do anything to get him beat out of Philly. Nah. You can't get rid of him now. I'm 2 months away from becoming old. Yeah, he'll be 18 soon, Bumblebee. Do you think Brunson will ever win an MVP? I mean, he was 5th in MVP last season. So, maybe. I mean, it's possible. What's your thoughts on Embiid? I think he's a great player. I just think he needs to stay healthy. It's simple as that. I think he's still a great player. He didn't look amazing last season, but he was also battling a lot of injuries. You look like Matt Damon Jr. That's a compliment. Who do you think's better, Allen Iverson or Tyrese Halliburton? Allen Iverson. I don't think Tyrese Halliburton is better than Allen Iverson. You just spit my personal info out online. You spit it out at me. Do you think SGA is overrated? No, I do not think SGA is overrated. I think it's at times he gets underrated. Follow football, be a man, stop watching animals. What? Harden or AI? Good question. Harden. Prime Harden over prime AI. Well, also James Harden, one of the best primes of all time. Do you think Jokic has another MVP season in him? Yes. Last season was an MVP season. Yeah, there was just luck. I mean, unluckily for him, SGA also had a ridiculous season, a historic season. MJ, Pippen, LeBron, Wade, or Kobe, Shaq. You kind of have to go MJ, Pippen, right? Because they won 6 rings. You have to go with them as a duo. Curry or Bird? It's tough. I don't know. Halliburton proved he's not average, whoever that was. Who called Halliburton average? Halliburton is definitely not average. Bird or Magic? Bird. Do you think SGA deserved MVP? I do. Who was the most overrated player last year in your opinion? That's tough. I gotta think about that. Shaq or Kareem? Kareem. Hakeem or Duncan? Give me Duncan. Will Bryce James make the NBA? Probably. He probably will. I sub Q shout me out. Shout out Brown and Juna. Bronwyn Jr. Shout out Bronwyn Jr. Do you think Steph Curry will win another title before he retires? I don't think he will. It's possible. Allen Iverson or SGA? SGA. SGA brought mid-game back. He showed you can win games without shooting 100 threes. Yeah, and it's a lot of fun to watch too. I love the mid-range shot. I think guys who utilize it are some of the most fun players to watch. Like DeMar DeRozan is a lot of fun to watch. SGA, a lot of fun to watch. Prime Eric Snow or Prime Tony Snell? Prime Tony Snell. For your lives at some point, you're going to have to put in some rules, my guy. Yeah, I know. But I appreciate you putting in some work. I'm going to have to mod somebody else up. Who wants to be a mod and help me control this chat? What's going on, Bo? What's going on? Is SGA clutch? SGA is most definitely clutch. Do you think Cooper Flag will average 20-plus points per game? I'm not sure he'll average 20-plus points per game. I don't think so. Who's your favorite basketball team? Knicks. Can I be a mod? I got you, Bo. I got you, Bo. You've been here for a while. I'll give you a mod. Let's see. Add as moderator. There you go. There you go, Bo. You're officially a mod. This chat is cool. Yeah, I love this chat. Oh, yeah, it's world. I'll give you mod, too. I want to be mod. I know, but Curse Zero. I think it's your first time in here. Like the guys who I just gave mod have been in here. Bumblebee's my guy. What's going on, Levi? Who's been Rookie of the Year? Probably Cooper Flag. What about me, Benny Boy? I feel like this is your first time in here as well. You guys have to be subscribed for a minute. You guys have to be in the chat talking. This can't be your first stream, and then that way you guys can get mod. I'm like the goat of mods, so y'all chill. Paulo or Cade? Cade. Real question, I know the answer, but does LeBron have a dad? Yeah, he has a dad. I don't think his dad's in his life, unfortunately. Who do you think Giannis will be traded to? I don't think Giannis is going to get traded this year. Maybe next year. I think a team like Atlanta would be fun. Hey, when you can, but not right now, do you got an IG username you could pass? What do you mean, like me? You guys from my Instagram? I think it's in my YouTube bio. Hallie or Jalen Brunson? Jalen Brunson. Top 5 NBA players. Giannis, Jokic, SGA. Giannis, Jokic, SGA. Do we throw Anthony Edwards in the top 5 yet? Do you hate Trae Young since you're a Knicks fan? I don't hate anybody. I try to stay as neutral as can be. Because at the end of the day, I still have to give coverage. So I try to stay as neutral as I can be. I try to put my biases aside. Knicks fans are so rude, you know? Yeah, they can be. Just as any fan base has rude fans. You guys like the stream. We're at 82 people in here, 52 likes. Like the stream. I can't seem to find it. That's weird. I'll try to get it to you at some point, Bumblebee. Can I get a shout out if I sub? Because I sub. Shout out Hollis445. MJ LeBron, in my opinion, LeBron. Do you hate Trae Young? I do not hate Trae Young. Jemmy GT, I appreciate you subscribing. Do you think Pascal deserves Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Yes, I do think so. I appreciate everybody who subscribes. Thank you, Joey Clips. Okay, no more shout-outs. You just subbed. I don't mind giving out shout-outs. Guys, if you guys are showing support to me, I'll show some support. What's going on, Steven? I watched Game 6 in MSU when the Knicks beat Boston, and it was so hard to get out of the arena and back to the hotel. Oh, you went to that game? That was probably crazy. Who's the most underrated NBA player I subbed? Trae Young. That's a good one. I think Trae Young is the most underrated NBA player. I think he falls under the radar in conversations of great players in the NBA. Who do you think is winning the MVP next year? I think it's going to be SGA. I think SGA will go back to back. Big 5 of all time? What do you mean, Benny Boy? Big 5? Tyler Hero, Josh Giddey, Tyler Hero. Pascal or Sengun? Right now, Sengun. MJ or LeBron? I subbed. LeBron. I subbed. I also just started a channel about the sneakers I have. I'll check it out, Daniel. You got the pillow because you ain't got your chair? Yeah, no, I wish I was home. I think I'm going home tomorrow. Have you ever been to Australia? No, I've never been out of the U.S. R.I.P. Jota, R.I.P. Jota. Hope I'm saying that right. R.I.P. I heard about that. That's awful. MJ or Magic Johnson? MJ. I subbed. What is your biggest NBA hot take? The Atlanta Hawks will be a top 2 seed next year. That's my biggest hot take for next season. You know I love where I'm at, but I can't wait to get back to the USA. Yeah, the USA is great. Tyrese Halliburton's underrated. I don't think Tyrese Halliburton's underrated anymore. Rockets are winning it all next year. I mean, maybe. I just don't know. They're gonna have a tough time getting past OKC. Biggest surprise after day 1 of Summer League, VJ Edgecombe. I was already very high on VJ Edgecombe, but man, did he look good. My hot take, Knicks number 1 seed. I can see that. I'm rooting for VJ to get Rookie of the Year. So do you think the NBA... I'm rooting for VJ to get Rookie of the Year. Also, do you think the NBA rigged with Mazzy to number 1 pick? No. You'll make it, bro. Just lock in. I'm locked in, Rise Daily. I'm locked in. Did you hear about Dame maybe going to Golden State? Yeah, but I don't think he'll go to Golden State. I think he's going to go to Boston. Favorite 2 guard of all time, Dwayne Wade. Healthy LaMelo or A. Reeves? Healthy LaMelo. I might go see VJ and Ace Bailey today in Salt Lake. Do it. That's a lot of fun. I'll be watching from my TV. Love VJ. Love VJ thought out the draft process, was trying to move up in the Dynasty League for him. Haha. Yeah, I love VJ. I think... We have any Philly fans in here? Any Sixers fans in here? What is the finals next year? I think it's going to be Thunder and... We'll throw my Knicks in there. Thunder and Knicks. Knicks-Boston Game 6 was crazy, though. The arena was so loud, and that was my first time going to an NBA game. If that was your first time going to an NBA game, what a way to set the bar. What's the best big 3 in NBA history? I subbed. We'll go Bosh, LeBron, and wait. Where should Al Horford go? I think he should go to Golden State. Who's your starting 5 of all time? I'm gonna go with my five favorite players at each position, or my favorite player at each position. Point guard, Russ. Shooting guard, Dwayne Wade. Small forward, LeBron. Sorry, I feel like my throat's like clogged up. Power forward, Giannis. Center, Shaq. The team doesn't fit, but those are my 5 favorite players at each position, or my favorite players at each position. Do you know Younghan Sen is he deserved 16th? Is it to regain the attention of the Chinese market as Chinese fans will gradually stop paying attention to the NBA after LBJ, Curry, and KD retire? I don't love Hansen Yang at the 16th pick. If you guys saw my video grading every draft pick of the first round, you guys know that. I don't love that at all. I think he's a prospect. He's got a lot of work to do. He's definitely a project. And I think for Portland, trading down from 11, going to 16, and then getting Yang Han-Sen, who was projected to go like 45 on some mocks, is kind of an L. What's going on, Daniel K? I think Yang Han-Sen will be Yang Hansen will be the Rookie of the Year. Yeah, maybe I am sleeping on him. You think Linsanity would have lasted longer if Carmelo Anthony got traded? Sure. NBA is amazing. What you mean? Yeah, I love the NBA. NBA is my thing. Like yesterday, you think Ace Bailey will be a star? I do think Ace Bailey will be a star. I like the way he looked last night. Even though he wasn't hitting the shots, I do think he'll be a star. But yeah, dude, like yesterday, I went out of my way to not miss a minute of Summer League basketball. I think like I'm officially becoming like a basketball sicko. Hot take, Klay Thompson is washed and 80's overrated. Am I wrong? Klay Thompson is a little bit washed. He's not like it's not like he's a non-contributor anymore, but I don't think 80's overrated. Favorite baseball team, the Yankees. My girlfriend loves the Yankees, so I'm obligated to love the Yankees. Nah, it's Curry, MJ, LeBron, Tim Duncan, Shaq. Sure. Whatever. I mean, I thought I was going with my favorite players, but I guess you're going with the best. I feel like there's almost no sport that has more media craziness than the NBA. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I would agree with that. Ace attitude going to be his downfall? I hope not. I think it was just his representation messing him up, and if that's the case, I hope he gets rid of that representation that he had. Because that was bad. That was a bad look, that whole draft process. I remember when I was with my ex, she had to like Golden State. I hate her now though. Okay. Who's the best player in the NBA? Jokic. Do you think the LA Clippers will win the finals in the next 10 years? Maybe if they can trade away the guys that they have after this season. Maybe if they can trade away the guys that they have and get future assets. What's going on, Jessica? Is this live? Yes, this is live, Andrew. I see you. Hot takes. OKC had the L offseason so far. Well, what were they supposed to do? Top 5 sports analysts, me, Brian Windhorst, Kenny Beecham, Pierre Andreessen, and Kendrick Perkins. Those are my... no, JJ Redick. I'd throw JJ Redick in there. Even though he's not an analyst anymore, I love that guy. And Stephen A. Stephen A is an honorable mention in that list. But I'm definitely in there. Hot take, Cooper Flag will be an MVP candidate. I subbed. I appreciate that, Rizzy. But I don't think Cooper Flag will be an MVP candidate. People forget the Thunder are one of the youngest teams in the league. Will get better internally. Yeah, if I was a Thunder fan, I would not be worried about that team being bad. What's up, Josh? How do you feel about Walt Frazier's rookie year? Oh, I met Walt Frazier. Super nice guy. I don't know how many thoughts I have on his rookie year, but I met him. Super nice guy. He signed my jacket. He signed my jersey. Super nice. For sure, Court Vision on top. Yeah, Court Vision show's definitely on top. SGA or Hallie? SGA. It's not even close. What's up with the Heat, man? What is Pat doing? I don't know. Pat, I think they have a franchise that is dedicated to, we will never be horrible. Like, we will never be a 20-win team, 15-win team. And it's kind of, I don't like that at all. If you need to go into a rebuild, then if you need to sacrifice being good now in order to be great later, I'd do it. Who was LeBron's best teammate? Dwayne Wade. Bernard King. Wow, we're throwing throwback names in here. The Heat is going young. I like what they're doing. No, man, because they're stuck in mediocrity. And I hate when teams are stuck in mediocrity. Put yourself in there and might just win a championship? What are you talking about? Why is Pinterest showing me love messages? I ain't want that vibe. What? Hot take, Jimmy Butler's a top 5 power forward. Sure. Jimmy small forward. He played a lot of power forward last year for Golden State when he was in Golden State. Honestly, the Pacers showed you don't need to be a top team to make it. Made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, and in the finals, he'd have a shot if they make the right moves and get lucky. Here's the difference. Indiana had a perfectly built team around Tyrese Halliburton and a legendary coach. You rather see teams throwing games in tank. That's not competitive, and I hate it. I'd way rather see teams trade away what they have now and get future assets. Like, you see that OKC did that, and look where OKC is right now. You're a Heat fan and you don't want to be that? What's going on, Daryl? What's going on, Daryl's Court Jokes? What's going on? Shaq or LeBron? LeBron. Yo, let's do a show. What do you mean? Like, what kind of show do you want to do? Like, do you want to just hop on live together? How many rings do you think SGA will win? At least 2. If you say LeBron, I'll politely see myself out. NBA talk, yes. We could talk about it. Daryl, go to my YouTube bio. You can see my Instagram and my Twitter. Just hit me up on one of those. We can talk about that. I'm hungry. Yeah, me too, actually. Yeah, me too. If you guys are new, be sure to subscribe. 2003 LeBron or 1984 MJ? Didn't MJ average like 28 in his rookie year? We'll go 1984 MJ. NBA and WNBA have both become a joke. I think they've both been progressively getting better. 03 Bron for sure. I don't know about that. Caitlin Clark or LeBron? LeBron? It's like comparing apples and oranges. I don't think LeBron James is going to win another championship. I don't think he will either. I don't think so. Unless somehow he gets traded to another team like Cleveland and they go win one. If you have to draft a star point guard that is in the NBA right now, who are you picking, Tyrese Halliburton or Steph Curry from this year's stats? It depends. If we're going for like the long term, I guess Tyrese Halliburton. But if we're going for like right now, Steph Curry. I was so close to getting Jalen Brunson's autograph, but I did get Cat's autographs, Josh Hart's, and Deuce's. That's very lucky. I wish I could meet those guys. Those guys look great. You can't compare those games to the game. It's a whole different ball game. Yeah, for sure. You can't compare NBA and WNBA. Are you watching any sports right now, like MLB, CFL, WWE, World Cup, or any other sports? What is your favorite team in any sport and which ones? So, football, I'm a Giants fan. Baseball, I'm a Yankees fan. I don't watch soccer. Don't watch WWE, but I watch MMA. I do watch boxing. Don't watch hockey. Who's your favorite out of this draft class? Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant or VJ Edgecombe? Do you think Allen Iverson could beat MJ in a one-on-one? No. Will Sixers win a championship in the next 5 years? Maybe, with the young core that they're building. NFL, NBA, MLB, all under the same as WWE sports entertainment. What do you mean in terms of like broadcasting? Yankees, yes sir, Yankees. Will Cooper Flagg be a top 15 player of all time? Maybe. I don't want to put those expectations on him right now. Me and Kat are both Dominicans, so we were kind of talking for like 3 minutes after the game. Talking about what? Talking about being Dominican? Yeah, Kat takes a lot of pride in being Dominican. Good for you. That's great. Wish I could bond with a player like that. That's great. Don't get why the Lakers want to trade LeBron after letting him re-sign. Now they want to trade him and that $52 million deal. Well, I think it was more LeBron wanted that money. I don't think it really affects a trade all that much. Because I think they've re-signed him. At least they can get assets for him now. Do you hate Trae Young because you're a Knicks fan? I do not hate Trae Young because I'm a Knicks fan. Just like me, I do like the Giants. I like the Mets, not the Yankees. New York is a Yankees city. That's a fact. How do you think the Giants are going to do this year? Like 6, 7 wins? Because LeBron's not coming back next year, so might as well get some value before letting him walk or retire. I mean, I don't know why that just didn't process in my head. We talked about the culture and our favorite part of the island. That's great. That's great talking Yanks. EB. That's great, EB. Yo, we got some room for you to come over to Philly for football. I'll pass, brother. Who's winning the Super Bowl? I don't know. Probably Philly. It's probably going to be Philly. We got the hardest schedule in the league. I'm hoping Dart doesn't play at all. Yeah, we do have the hardest schedule in the league. Damn, they really killed us with that schedule. Giannis or SGA? Ooh, man, do I go SGA right now? We'll go SGA right now. My hot take is Jeremiah Fears will be the best player in the draft. Do you agree? I don't know. I don't like the shot. He's not a good finisher. He's not great defensively. He's very young, so I'll give you that. Like, he's a prospect. I don't mind him. Clarkson and the Knicks was a good move. Do they have any leverage for another piece? They got Clarkson. They got Yabusele. But I don't know if they have, like, sorry. I don't know why I'm, like, zoning out. They got Clarkson. They got Yabusele. So they signed Yabusele for a little bit less than the mid-level exception. So that means they do have one more veteran minimum piece that they can add. I'd like it to be an Amir Coffey, but I don't know if he might want more than the minimum. Have they released a 2026 NBA schedule yet? No, they have not yet. Will I make it to the NBA? I'm 12. I don't know anything about your skills, brother. Wilson, that's my dog's name. Who do you think is going to make this starter for Giants this year? Like at QB? It'll probably be Russ. What's up, Luke? Will LeBron get traded? I don't think LeBron will get traded. Let me change the background here. I'm gonna make it VJ again. My guy VJ. Do you think LeBron getting back to Cleveland? He was spotted at Cleveland training camp. He goes back there every offseason. So I don't really take it that he's going back to Cleveland. Just because he was at their facility. He lives in Cleveland during the offseason. He has a house there still. Eagles, Bills, Super Bowl? Sure. With the vet minimum, what do you think of Westbrook to the Knicks? I don't think Westbrook will sign for the vet minimum. If they can get him for the vet minimum, sure. But I prefer them to get like a wing shooter, like Amir Coffey, as I said. What do you know, bum? I don't know. If you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to listen to me. You can leave the stream. I'm not forcing you to be here, brother. It's all good. I know nothing. I'm just talking. I know nothing. Not gonna lie, for me, Mikal Bridges or Brunson was MVP in the Celtics series. Mikal clutched. He clutched in the big moments, but other than like the last quarter of game 1 and game 2, he was pretty bad in that series. Like he was not great. His shooting was not good. Y'all being mean, I'm a dox, y'all. All right. What's the craziest trade you think happens this year? I don't know. It's hard to predict something like that. Maybe Giannis deal will be the craziest thing that could happen. Why do I like the Knicks, but I'm a Sixers fan? I think I need therapy. Yeah, if you like both those teams, you probably need therapy. Dummy dropped in just to leave a hate comment. Yeah, I don't know what he was talking about. Mikal was bad all year. Mikal wasn't bad all year, but he was bad at times, just as any other player is. Best shooting guard in the NBA right now, go Anthony Edwards. Do you remember Wayne Zeezy? Do I remember Wayne Zeezy? I have to think. That name sounds very familiar. MPJ trade was the best. Yeah, I loved that trade for honestly both sides. I liked it for Denver because you bring in Cam Johnson, who fits into that offense very well. I feel like I've talked enough about how much I love Cam Johnson to the Nuggets. And also for the Nets, you bring Michael Porter Jr., who has more upside than Cam Johnson. He's younger. And you get a first-round pick in 2032. Who knows what that Nuggets team looks like in 2032? Maybe that's a great pick in 2032. Let me phrase it better. I'm a huge Brunson fan. That's why. Oh, yeah. Brunson's very likable. Brunson's my guy. What do you think will happen to Westbrook? Probably Sacramento. The guys hating on you could make me making you that bag? Maybe. Hopefully. People are too comfortable being mean online because nothing can usually happen to them. Yeah, no, clearly. A lot of keyboard warriors. What's going on, Luke's Prod? I think Cavs have a chance this year. They got Lonzo. Yeah, Lonzo's going to come in and immediately be their best perimeter defender. He's going to come in, and if he can stay healthy, he's immediately the best perimeter defender. He's a good facilitator. He's kind of a perfect fit next to Donovan Mitchell in that backcourt. He adds some size to that backcourt. As I said, the defense, the shooting, the facilitating. He's a very solid backup point guard. He's a winning backup point guard. Like we saw in that year in 2021, I think 2020, 2021 with the Bulls. Like that team was the 1 seed in the East for a little bit. That team was very good. I usually hate getting into arguments or being online because it's just never ending. Yeah, it's really not worth it. I also like the KD trade. I like the KD trade for Houston. I don't know how much I liked it for Phoenix. Top 10 of all time. I might not get into that right now. I feel like it's just gonna turn into a never-ending debate in here, and it's like an insufferable thing, Luke's. If the Pistons could have made a few shots, the Knicks don't get out of round 1. I think you can make that argument about a lot of teams. My prediction for the Eastern Conference: 3 Hawks, 2 Cavs, 1 Knicks. Western Conference: 3 Rockets, 2 Nuggets, 1 Thunder. I don't mind that at all. I honestly agree with that. You cool, bro? I usually don't stay in live stream more than 2 minutes. I think I've been here at least 20 minutes. You actually speak knowledge of the topic. Respect. Thank you, NJ Beast. I appreciate that, man. Knicks still bad defensively next season. Yeah, they're probably gonna change that starting lineup around. I mean, it's hard to be great defensively when you have Brunson guarding, playing defense at the perimeter, and then you have Cat, one of the worst rim protectors in the league, on his back line playing help defense for him. It's kind of hard to have a great defense. Maybe if they start Mitchell Robinson, the defense can be better. But they're gonna have to be more offensive-centered team, offensive-orientated team, and we saw that they're capable of being a great offense. Why do y'all talk about these athletes who don't care about you or even know you? I don't know, for fun. Like, you probably get this question a lot, MJ or LeBron. LeBron, I've gotten that question a lot this stream. Elite ball knowledge. Besides saying I have elite ball knowledge, I appreciate that, Jay. Top 5 Lakers all time. In no particular order. We'll throw Magic Johnson in there. We'll throw Kareem in there. Shaq in there. Kobe in there. Will Chamberlain in there. Is the Knicks offense too imbalanced for 1 or 2 guys? Yeah, I forgot about Jerry West. Aaron. What do you mean, Aaron? What do you mean, Aaron, about that Knicks question, though? Like, what do you mean by that? LeBron? I mean, I don't know. It's tough. There's so many great Lakers that it's hard to put them on a top 5 list. Because I still think that the 5 guys I named are deserving of being in the top 5 Lakers. What's your favorite team? I'm a Knicks fan. This is my top 10. Is it valid? 1 MJ, 2 James, 3 Kobe, 4 Abdul-Jabbar, 5 O'Neal, 6 Curry, 7 MJ, 8 Bird, 9 Chamberlain, 10 Duncan. So no, actually, yeah, I don't mind that. I'm not gonna shoot it down. Because I think MJ LeBron could go either way, and that's really the only thing that I disagree with on there. Knicks, Carmelo or Brunson? Brunson. How do you decide who's better in LeBron or MJ? You didn't watch MJ? Well, I don't know. I'd like to say I did my homework and I've done my research over the years. Like basketball's kind of like my thing. Like, I don't know. I mean, you can trust me on that, or you can not trust me. I'm okay. That's okay. I'm gonna give my opinion. You give yours. We both respect each other. That's okay. What's up, Guillermo? Can you please say my username? Cool Guy Brody, of course. Nowitzki or Bird? Bird. Why do you think Brunson is a bigger Knick than Melo? Well, he has already brought them more winning. And I feel like is it a hot take that Brunson's a better scorer than Carmelo Anthony? Because he might be a better scorer than Carmelo Anthony. What's going on, Corbin? Welcome in, brother. Do you think Brunson will be the greatest Knick of all time? I think if he's not already the greatest Knick of all time, he will be the greatest Knick of all time when it's all said and done. Is the savior. Knicks should trade Josh Hart for P.J. Washington. Yeah, P.J. Washington would fit very well, but I don't think they want to trade Josh Hart. They're very high on Josh Hart as a front office, as a team. Bernard King was individually better than Brunson. Yeah, that's who I thought of. It's tough to say. It's tough to say that Brunson's better than Bernard King, but I think he's capable of passing him. Bernard King. I mean, obviously he's not in my era, but going back and seeing what he would do. I just hit a sub. This is the most enjoyable stream I've seen. Thank you, Malcolm. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody who subscribes. Do you think he can make the playoffs if they get Giannis? If they get Giannis, yeah. I don't think they're going to get Giannis. Who's your favorite team? I'm a Knicks fan. SGA or AI? SGA. Patrick Ewing? Now you guys are getting me started. Yeah, maybe Brunson's the third best Knick ever. Because I think Patrick Ewing, you still have to put Patrick Ewing above him too. Because the top two is going to be Ewing and King. If you lived through Bernard King, he was unbelievable, and I also lived through 1970. Yeah, I believe that. I read a lot of books about Bernard King. If you ever read let me put you guys onto a great book, Game Face by Bernard King. That's a great book. You guys should read that. All-time Knicks team is underrated. I mean, it's not the greatest all-time team, but sure, you can say it's underrated. AI over SGA all day. You still young? I'm still young, but AI didn't get his team to winning a championship. AI didn't play defense the way SGA does. SGA is arguably a better scorer than AI. Arguably. The East is wide open and the West is going to be a dogfight. Next season is going to be lit. Yeah, I'm very excited for next season. Recency bias is crazy. Okay. I mean, like I said, you got your opinion. I respect that. I got my opinion. I would hope you respect that too. You can call it recency bias. Call it whatever you want. Bro, stop. AI is the GOAT. Okay, do your research. I feel like I've done my research. Question for you, LeBron or KD all time? LeBron. Definitely LeBron. AI was not like that. He had a crossover, didn't have great vision, undersized, and he couldn't get to the line like Shea. Alright, saying AI was not like that is crazy, but I do think SGA is better. You ain't been alive long enough? I haven't been alive long enough to see him in his prime days in 2001, but I'm alive long enough to have social media and have the internet and look back. All those games are recorded. Every stat is logged. I promise you, it's okay. I'm capable of going back. Look up the stats. I've seen the stats, my friend. I've seen the stats, John. As a Laker fan, Walt Frazier, best Knicks still for me. I feel like it's hard to grade all these, or to decide who's the best out in all these different eras. The East has so much competition. The East has its competition. It doesn't have competition like the West does. Like the East, you have what, 6-7 teams that are good enough to be competitive each and every night, and those teams are the Cavs, Knicks, Hawks, Magic, Pistons, Sixers, Raptors. I think those 7 teams. Am I missing anybody? Like you said, Heat, I guess. Where's LeBron going? LeBron's staying in LA. You think OKC repeats? I do think OKC repeats. Anyways, I do have top off stream. I appreciate everybody for joining. I really do. Be sure to subscribe if you're new. Turn on the notifications so you can be in the next one. I'm on vacation right now, so I do have to hop off. Thank you guys, everybody, for joining, for liking the stream. Be sure to like the stream before I end it. And, yeah, everybody have a blessed, I guess, end of your weekend. Great day, great nights, great afternoons, whatever you guys are doing. Enjoy everything. Tell your mom you love her. That's my last message. I appreciate it, everybody. Have a good one.